What's up, everyone? I'm Elias, and today I'm going to be reviewing Stone Story RPG on Steam for Indie Gamer Team. Okay, tiny story before I start the review. What was this? Last week? It was last Tuesday. Well, I'm looking at my calendar. It was like October 25th or 26th. I played the demo, and then I immediately request a code for the game because I'm like, damn, this is a good game. 30 minutes later, I get the code. I'm like, okay, time to grind this game. Now, I'm playing this, all Tuesday night. I play it Wednesday, and then Thursday, I get half of my wisdom teeth done. So I can't do physical activity for the next, 5 days or whatever. And uh, that Thursday and Friday, since I was sitting at my desk, I grinded out the game until I beat it. The main storyline, I'm like, yes. So it takes 12 hours to beat it, and yeah, I did put 12 hours in 4 days, and now I have 25 hours within a week and a half. So we won't talk about that. Let me go straight to the options just to show everyone what's happening. Wait, what's codes? Wait, what does codes do? Okay, so I don't know about the codes part. Language. And then we go over here, saved games. So you can actually, I didn't know, but I guess you can have multiple datas to the game, which is actually pretty nice. So if you get tired or you want to start a new game, then you can freely do so. Options, I did turn down the music and everything else. Oh, their Discord. I'll show you what I got out of their Discord in just a second. Video, full screen. Oh, screen flashes. I'll turn those both off. Screen check and screen flashes. This is for resolution size. Input. Scroll speed and invert scroll. Oh, that's what that does. Okay. Okay, now we're gonna go back. Right now there's an event going on. So right when I got this game, there's a Halloween event going on, and so a bunch of chests were pumpkins, and that was actually exciting to try to AFK and to try to get a ton of chests. Right now it's the event right now is you get a sword from some skeleton boss, and then you have to go do a bunch of missions for him. This one's a little bit hard. I might try to do it, but you have to get 1,000 buffs by programming something to activate the sword buff multiple times. Anyways, let's play the game. So when you start the game, oh yeah. Okay, there's a lot going on, okay? Don't worry, you don't start out with all this in the beginning of the game. What you start out with is your items and your locations, and in your locations you basically got Rocky Plateau. Okay, this is all overwhelming. At the top bar, I have my materials. So we got my rocks, my wood, my tar, and copper. And then over here, this is basically a money. It's currency. I don't know what to call that. I think it's called key or whatever. KI. Anyways, as I was saying, here's the locations. As you can see, they are blue stars right now. It's because I defeated the normal white stars all the way up to 5, and then I was able to get to the blue. But I can only get to the blue after I beat the game. So you start down here, Rocky Plateau. That's where you get rocks. Here's where you get wood, then tar. Up here, these are just cutscenes. Basically, 1, 2, 3. So those are cutscenes. Mushroom Forest is a level. This shop keeps restocking every 24 hours or daily. So this is pretty nice. Up here we got our haunted gate. Actually, and I need to explain why I have all this stuff. Okay, there's a lot I want to talk about. Okay, there's a lot. I absolutely love this. This makes my day. Daily, there's this oh man, I love the music as well. This is try to find the treasure sort of a challenge from these skeletons. I know it's kind of fun to do. There we go. And then the last one's really fast. Watch this. Okay, it's right there. Bam. Okay, so that gets you a chest. The first time you meet with them, though, you have to play this sort of minigame to get a key to get into the haunted gates, or I mean the haunted halls. This area gets you copper. Here's an ice area. Across the bridge is a cutscene, and then the temple is the last. Well, it seems like the last level, but then you have to revisit Rocky Plateau to actually fight the final boss. Workstations over here. You don't get all this at the start. If I got all this at the start, I think I would freak out and not know what to do. So first you start with upgrading items. Okay. Actually, I should explain what item. A lot of these I actually need to use items for. So items. Oh wait, let's open this chest. Oh, a good chest. A good chest. Kind of. Oh, it has a yellow. It has a yellow inside. Yep, that's good. Sorry. So. Okay, so let's go down the list. So, in the beginning of the game, you start with throwing rocks. Okay, and then you get this axe. Then you get a shovel. Then you get sword, shield, these wands, a crossbow, the staves, and then these are basically elements in the game. So. The infinity is poison. The heart is Vagor. That's good against ghost, I guess. Fire, ice, and I think there's one more. Aether. Something like that. Anyways, now you can see I have a ton of them. I use them to basically build better weapons. So if we go to my book here of my recipes, you can see that I've built better weapons. So basically, you just combine them to build better weapons. I did, however, cheat in the game. I'm going to consider it cheating, but I honestly don't care. And my reason is I did search up recipes for the game, but I feel like if I didn't search them up, I would have never known how to a lot of these recipes in the first place. So I don't really care that I searched them up. It's not that it doesn't ruin the fun. It's just that I feel like it would have been hard to figure out some of that stuff if I didn't look it up. So you use the recipes to make bigger weapons. And then as you can see, different types of wands, different types of swords. So if you combine a sword with a stone wand, basically stone wands are made so that you can put an element inside the stone. Think of the stone like just a circle, and if you place an element in the circle, it acts as whatever the element is. Better swords, better shields. Yeah, lots of upgrading. So you can see that up here. Wait, actually, let me just show you in the upgrade items. That took forever to try to upgrade. For example, wait, how do you make a big sword? I think it's wait, no, we're gonna, you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna break apart one of them, just so I can remember. Okay. Oh, I don't want to break all of them. Just one. Oh, okay. Yeah. So I need a normal sword and a quarter staff. I don't know why they call it a quarter staff, but whatever. Fuse it. Bam. You get a big sword. And then, yeah, it shows the stats over here. If you want to repeat the craft, which, I could do, let's just say I did it for, like 50 more times. Okay, then it's going to go on for 50 more times. Okay, this may obviously take a moment. Wait, did it wait, no. Did it make all of them? It only made 7 of them. Bruh. Oh, yeah, and then if you keep up, you can upgrade them by, adding them to each other. So if I do that and that, right, bam, it makes a 1-star. If I add 2 of them, so pretend this is like another 1-star, it makes it 2-star. Then if I do that again, but I do that with 4 swords, so pretend that's a 2-star, then a bam, 3-star. So you can see how long it probably took me to, make a, no, I need 8 for that, to make a 7-star. That took forever. And this also took forever. Now, if you do something like this, right, and you're like, oh, it's a stone axe, maybe I can add an element to it. You can't actually add an element to it, um, due to the fact that it's not an early stage one, right? See, it's a level 7, and you can't upgrade the elements. So if I were to do, let me do one with an empty one. How about this and this? No, this and this. Okay, so you see how that has a stone in it? And then if I add the heart, bam, it makes it a heart sword. Now, I'm probably going to take that apart later on, but I just wanted to show that as an example. Brew potions. So, and I have it on auto refill. So, this is also something I definitely looked up for because I didn't want to try to find all the combinations of potions I could make. So you can turn on and off specific stuff you want. So if I do that and that, I could do bronze and wood. So that's what the materials collected are used for, and they're used for building this stuff. Now I can't show that I already built it, but when you first unlock something like the cauldron, you gotta build it, and I think you build this with copper, which you get later on in the game. Right now I have it set to autofill every time I loop or start a new round. It fills my potion up if I've already used it to, and this potion, the tar potion, allows me to fully heal. Which is actually pretty good. Break apart items, as you saw, if I try breaking apart, you know, the special stuff, it costs money. It's not so, wait, whoa. Okay. I thought I could break that. I'm like, wait, what? Okay, fuse enchantments. So the colored weapons are actually enchantments. Wait, what happens if I add that, and that? What if I add this? 140. Okay, let me show you an example. So if I fuse this together, I'm assuming it'll make it green. Yeah, it'll make it green since the bar went up. So now I need to get 50% more to make it a different color. And the green, the colors give it a boost in whatever stats. So for here, it gives it, oh my gosh, a better damage per second. That's actually pretty good. 42 damage. Wait, what is it for this then? Only 27. Oh my gosh. But this gives me more health whenever I hold on to this weapon at once. Okay, then we go over here. I'll show you mutate. Mutate allows me to... Okay, for example, let me take one of these. Okay, and then I can mutate it. Actually, let me do all three. Yeah, and it gives it a different effect. And actually, surprisingly, what I hate about this, which I'll show over here. I know I'm only talking about the weapons. I'll get into the gameplay, or the actual fighting in just a second. The reason I hate these numbers up here, and I know that means like, you know, D and F, that it shows what the letters are for. But you can only upgrade stuff that has that similar trait. So what's been annoying about this staff is that I have more of these staffs, but every time I try to, you know, get a quarter staff, and I'll show you what happens whenever I try to get a quarter staff or a heart staff, right? It always does like DL or A, and it's not D. It's not, because D I think is for damage. But as you can see, I have two different heart staffs, and I can't upgrade those together. That's the annoying part about that. Okay, what else do I want to show? Side missions. So up here, you got your daily challenges. And actually, they're not really daily. I mean, if you complete like maybe 2, then those 2 slots will fill up daily, but the other one won't reset, because I remember I've had this defeat 27 anthills for a couple days now. Then you got your side quests. You start with down here with Croaked. Actually, those are pretty good side quests. And the side quests are actually fun because it deepens the lore of the game, and you become friends with the enemies and whatever. And I've actually liked the side quests so far. Wait, can I do this again? Okay. And then let me show you the last thing up here, and it's automate. So Near the end of the game, end of the main story, you can go back and complete the harder versions, the harder difficulties of all the levels. But they give you this script programming language, and if you go in, you can actually go into their website and see more stuff and all their commands and vocabulary they have for their things. I was able to go into their Discord and go to their Stone Jam pages, and I really like the Doom face. So as you can see, they have all the Doom stuff here. Oh, and the snail. So I have Gary the snail. And if we go down further and further, let me just we go all the way down here, and you can change all the colors and everything. We go down here, we get Santa hat, but where is Santa? Santa hat, look at that. You can only get Santa hat if you have the big head, and you get big head. You can unlock the big head. You could like switch it on or off after you beat the final boss. So when I had the big head on, I get a Santa hat, and it's so cool. And then over here, which I wrote a comment, my code here, you can actually make your own stuff. Meaning, right here I have it so that when whenever this is activated, you can turn it on or off whenever you want. Whenever my health is lower than 7, I activate potion immediately. And then location, that means Rocky Plateau. So I can use my L star to pick up stuff further. Deadwood, I actually made. They give you a tutorial on how to do this stuff. Like equip left hand star, equip the hatchet, equip repeating crossbow. You can do loadout 1, loadout 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, whatever. Caves, I have loadout 2, then I have loadout 9 for the boss. Halls, boss. So I actually made some AFK areas, which is pretty funny. Oh wait, yeah, and then you get this belt later on. So you unlock this stuff throughout the game, right? There's a belt that you get. So if I go to the top, which allows you to make commands on your numbers, on the numbers on the keyboard. So this is 1, this is 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's 9. I forgot, that's a big sword. And then to save something, do that. You do control 1 or control whichever number, and then that saves stuff. So let me go to a location to show what the game is like. Let me do one where I don't have anything really programmed into it. Actually, wait, maybe I could do something that is kind of programmed. Oh, and you don't actually see this stuff until you beat the game. So you can't really go back to lower difficulties, or you can't see like your best time, average time, etc. Let's actually go to a 5. So right now the game is going on by itself. The only thing you control is pausing, changing your items, and this is really slow if you change items like this. That's why commands are better, the 1 through 9 commands. So the only things I can change or do is use my potion, do that, or I can change my loadout. Otherwise the game goes or runs by itself. It's not really an idle RPG. I mean, I guess it slightly is, but it's more about strategy than a bunch of button mashing, which I actually do appreciate. As you can see, over here I have my snail, I have the Santa hat, and then I have Doom Guy face up here. And then over here you see my health, and then I have some shield over here, and then this is the health of the enemies that I'm attacking at the time. And that's my currency. I am not gonna lie, I absolutely love the animation for the game. Oh, and the sound is actually that snail. But the animation is so, like, it just looks like it took a long time to make this game. Let me just say that right now. Like this. Look at that boss. I mean, you can draw a skeleton any day, okay? You can draw a skeleton and be like, you know what, I call it a day. But this looks like it was drawn first, and then they decided, okay, how can we put this drawing and make it into the game? You know? Okay, so this is his second phase, which you don't get in the earlier difficulties of him. And then here's a bunch of zombies, and bam, I complete it. Let me do that. And then if you go AFK, then if you have the loop stone, it'll just loop you right back to the beginning. And I'm just gonna leave that. Over here, chest. And you, right now you can see my, oh wait, no. Okay, never mind. I can hold up to like 200 chests in my inventory at once. And you might think, oh, that's too many, I'm never gonna get there. But if you leave it AFK, you're gonna definitely get there. Is there anything else I wanted to say about this game? The boss fights. I like the boss fights. You know, the boss fights. Now here's what I have to say about them. So I normally don't like boss fights with simple phases, right? But since this game is a button mashing game, I really like the boss fights, and especially since they have such good music. Mushroom Forest. I'll show you maybe like 2 or 3 more levels, and then I think I'm gonna call it Icy Ridge, Boiling Mine. The boss fights feel so good to fight. Like, for example, I'll go through here, but the boss fights just feel fun. You know? And by fun, I mean, it's cool to watch, and the music makes you feel like you're in this epic, intense battle. And it's definitely something to not miss. Okay, whoa, look at the background for this, okay? When he switches pages, look at the background. Look at the background. Okay, it's Parallax. This is one of the coolest maps in the game just for the Parallax, okay? Because I looked at it and I'm like, no freaking way. Look at the, yeah, the background is Parallax. It is, I really like that. There's no way you can't say that's not cool. I just, because I remember learning about, you know, Parallax in HTML in class a couple years ago, and Parallax is not easy, but it seems like it wouldn't be that easy for a game like this. Especially, yeah, basically, it seems like it took a long time to make. And I do appreciate that, because I'm a guy who really likes music and art in games, and this, I definitely appreciate everything in this game. Now, people might look at this and be like, bro, this is just like a text editor. What's so fancy about this? It just looks like it took a long time to make. And that there's a lot, oh, here's the boss, Okay, look at the background. You can see the Parallax. That's one of the most coolest things in the game. Like, that, I just find that fascinating. Okay, I love this boss battle. The music is so good. Look at that mushroom, though. Oh, wait, I'm using the wrong weapon. Let me just, okay, good. And then his second phase, in later difficulties, is splitting himself in half for this. Now I know this was like $20, but okay, to be honest, this is actually like, there are games, you know, I really love playing games, okay? And when I get into a game, I get into it hardcore. This is a game that I got into. And for $20, you might say it's short, but I'm definitely at the I definitely feel like I'm at the beginning of the game. It's not easy later on. Like the blue difficulty, for example. Let me show you the blue difficulty down here. Okay, and hopefully, oh wait, complete. Oh yeah, I completed that. Oh, claim reward. Okay. Oh, it's so nice to open chests. And then you can open all if you have a ton of chests, which just opens a bunch of chests really fast. Okay, let me show you an example. Deadwood Canyon. Okay, 1 blue star. So the colors mean that there will be colored enemies. So blue enemies, and they're gonna have more health, and I don't know if they do more damage or not. Oh yeah, I have it programmed so it is that specific bow. Yeah, that huge mosquito has like freaking 18 health. Yeah, whereas those only have 3. Oh my goodness. Okay, and then we move over here. Oh. No, don't kill me. Don't kill me. Please. Oh wait. No, I know what to do. Yeah, this is why I like this sword. Here we go. There we go. Just slice them all up. I did not want to go through all of that. Trust me. Not worth it. Not worth it at all. Oh yeah, I have it programmed so that when it sees a tree at a close distance, it'll pull out the pickaxe or the axe and it'll start chopping up wood. So you can see up here I got a name tag for my weapons. This is a side quest. Wait, let me pause it for a second. Actually, I don't need to pause it. So this is a side quest to get a name tag, right? And I thought about the name tag and I'm like, why did they put that in this game, right? I've seen name tags in Minecraft and everything, but like, what's so special about the name tag? And the name tag is actually good for programming. So I named mine Green. The E's are the lowercase, right? But it's good to the name tags are actually good so you know which weapon you're putting on a loadout, right? Or which weapons you're picking out if you're... Wait, let me go to the bottom. If you're picking out specific weapons. So, like this. Equip repeating crossbow. Now, if I did equip capital GR, lowercase EE, capital N, green, it'll probably equip green. Which actually is pretty cool to think about. 12 crossbows. Oh my gosh. That's a lot. Yeah, and that, oh yeah, actually you can use the stones as ranged weapons. Have I used them? I've used probably this one the most. Yeah, heals over time when equipped. Yeah, I've definitely used this stone the most. I've used it between fighting enemies, so I could try to heal as much as possible. Before I was able to figure out that I could get a healing potion. Experience potion, or experience and everything. So, this game is $20, but it's definitely a game, like, I mean, if you're interested in the game, legit go try the demo. I tried the demo, and I was like, damn, this is actually a super good game. And I would say it's worth, the $20. I know I've definitely seen some games that are $20 and can be questionable, because I always think, oh, how much time am I going to get out of this game? Is it going to only be like 5 hours? But with this game, wait, actually, with this game we can see, you know, it's like 24, I've put 24 hours total. About maybe like 6 of those hours were AFK. I definitely AFK'd a ton of chests in some levels. Easier levels where I was able to do that. I'm actually sad. This sounds like an underrated game, but I absolutely loved it. I want to thank Martin Rex for the review code, and I am definitely giving this the Indie Gamer Team seal of approval. This game came out in, I think I saw it on Steam. It was like 2019, and it's been in early access for a couple years, and they've been developing the game for like 6 years or something, 6 or 5. I want to say like 6 or 5, so somewhere around that time. Yeah, I want to thank them for the code. I definitely put a lot of time into this game. Gosh damn, you guys got me. I really love this game. Oh my gosh. I also love the mods. Just saying. Santa hat. You literally can't go wrong with a Santa hat. I absolutely love that. And yeah, thanks for watching this video, and I will see everyone in the future. Adios, everyone.